He was best known for his '63 Sting Ray, but he had done things like the '59 Chevy, some of the Corvair designs, the Mako Shark, the Boss Mustang, the Boss 302, the Boss 429. He's done motorhomes, tractors, big rig trucks, the Goodyear Blimp logo. That's his design. He just had an eye. It was just amazing what he could do. His eye knew that it was more aero. He would call it fast. That was his word. He goes, "It's fast."
Well, pre-war, we lived in a little area called Herman. It was a part of Highland Park in northeast Los Angeles. Both of us were always drawing. Our mother could draw very well. Our father could too. My mother inherited a 1932 Chevy when my father passed away. First thing she did was she drove down to San Pedro Garage, and I still remember Lawrence, and he was in his Sunday clothes, and he was little because he was only 3 and was looking into the engine as Ralph Nakasuji was telling my mother all about the car. He took in everything. He helped my mother maintain all the cars they ever had. When we first got to Manzanar, it was a horrible shock to us. Nobody, I think, envisioned what it was going to be like. Lawrence took a sketchbook and some drawing materials. But the next morning when we got up, Lawrence said, "I noticed there were some crates behind the latrine. I think that we can make some chairs for Mom and Grandma." So he took the toilet boxes. One of them, he kept the essential framework, but he took the top solid area out and he lowered that to make that a seat. Then from the second box, he took one of the sides and he reclined it on the seat to make a reclining back. It was a perfect chair for a short person. And my mother and grandmother were under 5 feet, and they just loved it.
He grew up in Southern California, the hotbed of hot rodding.
He built a lot of hot rods. He built the Chopstick Special. That was his first car. He was still in high school when he built that one.
I mean, it was maxed out for the time. It was pretty high tech. He took this car to Kansas and ran in the first National Hot Rod Association Drag Race Nationals, and he won. He was like the first winner.
While he was at Pasadena City College, he also got a job working at Douglas Aircraft. He was in their training program.
He definitely wanted to work for a major automotive company. He had so much to give, so he was hired by General Motors to work specifically for one of the chief designers. Design to him was something that had to be functional. He wanted aerodynamics, so that's something that he pushed the envelope on. The uniqueness that he had was his ability to translate a drawing or a concept into reality, and to do it in a way that was cost-effective, which is very important in the automotive industry, and just, keep the aesthetics without having to compromise things. The Sting Ray has just become an iconic car known around the world. This was the first year of a coupe version, so the coupe became probably the most iconic of the Corvettes because of just the structure, the shape, the more aero looking, and the split window, which is only in the 1963 version. I don't think that the cars of today have that kind of design characteristic that is so instantly recognizable. He could do everything from wrenching on the car to designing the car to building the car. And he loved to drive. He loved to drive fast. I remember him having to get a license in California using my address because he lost his license elsewhere. He was crazy about going fast.